Bear with me while I work things out for the first time in my life. Hey, Brendan, how we doing? Alan? See you? Volume low? Is that better just like that, or does it still need to go up? All right. Well, I don't know if there's a way to do this, but I'm not going to mess with too much right now. Um, I've just got a little teeny tiny window here. So if I miss anything, like if I lose connection on my screen from my cord or something, just let me know. Because I might not notice it because I only have a little like 3 inch by 4 inch window for my stream right now until I figure out how to make that bigger. Everything look like it's running pretty smooth. Hey Troy, welcome in. Good to hear, good to hear. All right. So then without too much further ado, well, there's got to be a way I can make this bigger. Oh, there we go. Much better. Much better. Because I need to be able to change, you know, these guys. And I couldn't do that from the other view, so I had to figure out how to get here. Aaron, good to see you. James, Roger, thanks all for showing up. All right, make sure the clubs are set real quick. Ooh, I do want to pull up the whole order because I forgot what it is. Until I play the qualifier, I usually don't remember them. After today, I'll pretty much have them down. Right there. Got to bring the right clubs into the right holes. It's important. Get my notepad ready in case there's anything I need to jot down. Fly, welcome in. Yeah, it's a difficult one. I'm not expecting anything absolutely crazy here, especially this account. I'm doing what has been my rookie count. 550 games in, I'm going pro. I'm trying it. So I don't expect it to be great. If it turns out I don't qualify and my clubs are just not there yet, then I'll do rookie tomorrow. But I have faith that I can at least get through it. All right, so hole one is par three right off the bat. Yeah, that's crazy. That's just crazy. going for it. Damn it. This cord sucks. I'm sorry, guys. Haven't started anything yet. You're not missing anything. All right. Try and avoid that as much as possible. All right, so we got man, I wish I knew for sure. Kind of got a feeling it's going to be a sniper shot. So I don't like reading any text guides before my first attempt at the tournament. That's kind of a personal thing. Um, I like to kind of see how I do playing the holes naturally with what I just know. God damn it. Move my target. Yeah, that wind really pushed it harder than I was thinking. I was dealing with a worse wind than that most of the Tour 6 practice, and that one seemed to really shove it over. Anybody really crush their first qualifying round yet? All right, we start with a birdie. All things considered, not upset with that. That's a solid score. Those are some good rounds. Be happy with a minus 10 or 11, definitely. So normally I forfeit shootouts, but because of this account so young, I mean 20K still isn't that much, but if I happen to lose, or if I happen to go to shootout, 30 times out of the tournament, it adds up. So I'm going to do some of the shootouts at least. I won't do all of them, but I'm going to do some of them. +9 in pro practice? How is that possible? I've never seen like a plus score at the end of a 9-hole thing. Never. I've seen a lot of like twos and stuff where it's like mostly pars, a bogey or two, and then like an eagle to save the day. Okay, we're going. Damn, I'm at a funky distance here. That's unfortunate. All right, we want right there. Something like that. I only got to overpower just a touch, hopefully. Gonna be bad with a great. Yep. Just a shootout. Normally forfeited anyway, so I don't get mad when I lose them. Gotcha. Okay, all right. I'm making sure we're doing it right. Hole 2 is that crazy butthole of a hole. I got a feeling that from the second tee with only an extra mile 5, I am going to need to pull out the big dog. Hey, Nicholas. Thanks for stopping in. That's kind of some tough win for this. That's kind of what I thought. But thank you for the confirmation. There is just a certain value of knowing the clubs, and knowing the courses, at least enough so where you can predict that kind of stuff. I will be dropping a lot of good balls this tournament, but that's probably for pretty obvious reasons. Ah, darn it, carried too far. The great killed me. I'm pretty sure perfect that would have been okay there. So that's tough win for that shot because the wind's just trying to push you into that right-hand hazard city. We're going to be playing pretty much the same shot he is, just getting ourselves safely back down the fairway. We're not going to overpower much, just a tiny bit, just to kind of compensate for that wind. Give it a little curl. Should be all right. Got what we could out of it. This is a par 4. That's awful. Oh, see, that's what happened. You weren't there, Aaron. No wonder. No wonder we went into the rough. Man, par. There's no pars allowed in golf. luckily, with the difficulty of this tournament, it shouldn't. If you can play decently, get away with mostly birdies, maybe an eagle or two, you could let a par slide and you'd still qualify for sure, like every bracket that I've seen. But this is going to be tough, especially with these clubs. I was expecting as much, but it's a good test of skill, I suppose. I know it can be done. I've seen it happen. I've seen other people place well in a weekend round with very low level accounts. It can happen. You just got to play really, really well. Pars is not how you do it, but it's qualifier. Like I have a feeling on the weekend round, possibly even the opening, but weekend round I'll probably use, a royal ball on that par four. Hey Santos, how you doing? I'm doing good. Well, that's unfortunate. We're taking a crazy gamble. It's a very bad club distance for us right here. Bill, welcome in. And thank you, Santos. Damn this cord, I apologize. It's probably going to happen a lot today, guys. It seems to be having a tough time. I'm -1 through 2. Birdie par. I parred the first par 4. Oh my god. That's just a glitch, I think. I don't know what the hell happened there. That scared me. That scared me. Yeah, I don't know where the bogey came from on that message, but that scared the balls out of me. I'm sorry, guys. That scared me. I was like, wait, how did I bogey? I thought for a second that that was the real hole and I just totally made a huge mistake. That scared me. All right, hole 3. This long par 5. So I really think my best bet here is still going to be the big dog. Although I feel like I'd rather play safe and use my sniper because even with a big dog, I'm not going to be like getting green into. We want to avoid hazards in this. That's going to be our ticket, really. If we can avoid hazards on every hole, we have a really good chance to do okay in this tournament. I got the message that you subbed. I appreciate that. I'm glad you got to finally check me out. I mean, I've liked the way the snipers played out in this hole. You know, I was doing it from the first tee, but optimally or realistically, I had to play it short anyways, so I couldn't go for the long shot. So I should be looking at the same shot I was looking at in practice. So long as I cannot overdo this. You want just like that. Counter the wind, just a tiny topspin to push it up there a little more. I'll try to keep up on this the best I can. I'm just going to do a touch of curl too to help direct the ball to the right, especially because I hit it great. I could have gone a little longer. So we know Titan, I could probably get away with 2.5. In the future rounds here. I don't know. 3 might still be 3 might push it. We'll go with 2.5 next play. I will do Santos. Thank you. Thank you. Gonna need it this one for sure. I'm usually pretty darn confident that I'm gonna do just fine in a tournament, but this is a young account going at pro on a hard course, so we shall see. Oh, hate this thing so much. Thank you, Hal. Man, I can't even like move now. This is terrible. I need to bad. After this hole, I'm gonna go grab the other one from the room. Maybe it's a little better. They are both the official Samsung cables, but they're getting older. Oh, we really need to hit this shot. We really need to hit this shot. Nice, we're right at max. Nope, short. Could have really used that one. Oof. Take the birdie. All right, let me go grab that other cable real quick. I'll be right back. All right. Hopefully that works a little better for us. Yeah. I mean, I don't want to qualify with a low score, but I feel like in this one it could be the outcomes could be so crazy. I use a power mirror. Hey Chris, how we doing? I feel like I'm at a weird club distance on this hole. Maybe it was just the ball and it'll work a little better with a different club. Oh, this is not the hole I was thinking I was doing right now. So these numbers represent the distance of your club. So if your club is at its full range, the farthest that particular club can hit, you're at the max column. They're not super, super, super important with the main clubs, but when it comes to the wedge, the rough iron, the sand iron, they're crucial to know what club distance you're at. Well, see, no, yeah, it's different for every distance. Um, I'm not sure how they calculate the exact distance with the regular clubs, but I know with the wedges and the rough iron are the wind rings double every time you go half the distance from full. So that one's pretty easy to just figure out. But it's good to know those numbers for sure. And it's better when you don't have to do math like that in the middle of a tournament, especially when you're trying to concentrate on just playing the shot right. Yeah, hopefully we don't find ourselves in a sand shot, but if we do get in a sand shot, I can demonstrate it really well. It's a little harder, um, on the clock with the regular clubs because the distance is so small. Thank you. Appreciate that. This is actually completely just revamped as of last night. Generally the same, but I did some different graphic work on the frames around everything, and all the logos is new. But thank you. I appreciate it. It was a lot of hard work. It's Streamlabs OBS. I was using OBS before, and I was directed to this one thanks to RJ, and I like it. Yeah, 6 minus 3, 5 minus 4. I mean, no one's tearing it up right now, so. What hole do we got next? Hole 5. Okay, that hole I like. No, man, Nicholas, it's a really hard tournament. Most people are not doing well. Thanks, Steven. Well, that's exactly why I did it. I watch a lot of YouTube on my TV as well through PlayStation. So I know that struggle when people are talking and you have no idea what, like, if you only hear what I'm saying and you can't read what everybody else is saying, it'd sound like nonsense sometimes, I'm sure. Ten's a good score too. I mean, 9 is a solid score with the difficulty of this one, depending on your level and how good your clubs are in said level. Like if you have an extra mile 7 and you're playing rookie, I hope you shoot like a negative 13. But those are the odd situations. If you're at about an average level, it's tough. -9, -10 is a good score. -11 is crushing. Like I'd like to hit 11 or 12 with my main pro and expert account. They have the ability to do it. The clubs are better, much better in expert. And I got a glimpse at the wind. It doesn't look awful. It's not easy. It never is easy in expert, but right, Nicholas, I 100% agree. But it's very easy to make mistakes in this one. Very easy. Thanks, PJ. Thanks for stopping in. We don't need to overdo it. We just want to be safe. Um, they don't do them every time, just most. I have a feeling because they didn't really feel like they were celebrating anything here. It's just the New York City special or whatever, City Park. So maybe because of that, it wasn't like a holiday or anything, so there's no special ball. Maybe. They haven't announced it yet, ATM. At least not that I've heard. I think I'm at Thorn distance, but okay. Nice, right at max with tailwind. I've been adding just a touch extra wind on this one because we're playing right next to water. I don't know if it's correct or not, but I've been doing it. I've made a couple shots, but I've also missed a couple. And usually I miss like that, so. Yeah, that's making me wonder a little if if there is a major coming up, if they're going to do the same deal again twice in a row. That would kind of hurt. Close. I didn't realize he was a whole shot behind. Um, Brian, you have missed a pretty tough round so far. Not awful, but they don't really give you better awards. A better banner, sure, but the awards are the same. At least it was last time. They said they had something more in store for them, so hopefully they're changing that all up. But yeah, we shot a par on 2, Brian. Hit my drive into the rough. Not bad, though. I mean, considering the account and the club level and stuff, not bad. I'm not upset with this round so far. We are going on hole 6. Okay, this par 5 I do rather enjoy. I'm gonna probably 226. Kind of feel like I probably get by with the hammerhead.
No.
3.2 on that one for the ball guide. 3.0. 1 yard difference. I like the accuracy on that hammerhead though. It's got that top spin. I'm going to go with it. This is all trial and error. I would suggest most people playing a pro tournament with these clubs. It's going to be tough. I may pull out a decent ball here too. Looks like I might need to do a refresh of the game. Yeah, I've seen a lot of low scores too, Brian. What in the heck is going on? Stream's still running, right, guys? That's just really weird. Doesn't make any sense. Just turn it off and turn it on. Yeah, but my modem's fine. And my Wi-Fi is not showing up here. It's not Golf Clash, it's my Wi-Fi. I just don't know what's going on. What? Why? The internet's still on. Yes, I'm still streaming. That just doesn't even make sense. Well, that means I'm gonna have to cut the music, turn off airplane mode, and play over data. I don't know, because my internet's working just fine. You know, my computer is plugged in directly, but still, it's working. Gotta keep playing. The internet is gonna shut off. We want to get done. Just really weird. I've never personally experienced that. Glad I checked that. Glad that didn't happen in the middle of a round. That would have been bad. I'll have to. No worries. I'm just gonna finish up because this is the only round I'm doing tonight. It could just be some weird issue. I might have to restart my router or something. I did already before the stream, so I'm surprised I'm having an issue. Not sure why the stream would lag more. Let's see here. Shut that. Hopefully that'll help a little bit. I mean, it looks like it's running fine on my end. All my stats are normal. Fairly normal anyways. Hi day. Alright. Rough still. Um, Most likely that's just a power mirror lagging behind then. If it's just the game screen and not the rest of my stream. And usually that fixes itself in just a few minutes, so hopefully that'll be okay. Yeah, I am. I don't want to get off the path again. And who knows what happens. Really wish I wasn't doing this with Nirvana. Mid distance probably. So just ringing a third or so. I mean, I'm not really all I want. We can improve things next round. And if we get lucky enough, our clubs will go up a little bit. Something will go up, something. This is also my first run at this course from the second tees ever. Never done it. So it's all brand new to me, you know. I could only guess at how I was supposed to play things. Now I'll be able to go back, rewatch this, take notes, figure it out. Figure out what I need to do to make sure I have the safest plays at all times that can maximize shots that were real darn close. It's a tough course. Like, people underestimate it because we get so lucky with so many easy courses. Like, you shouldn't be shooting a minus 30 in a tournament in 18 holes. That's ridiculous. You don't see that in golf ever. Not in real golf, but these courses are generally easy. It's kind of nice when we get a tournament where your scores are a little more realistic. Hole 7. I feel like this is the next par 3. Closed my internet, so no, the par 4. I don't play real golf. I played a lot of video game golf in my life, but I don't play real golf. I've done it a couple times, but I can't say I play. I would actually like to. More often, at least. It's just such an expensive game to play. I like Top Golf a lot. That's a lot of fun. Yeah, I mean, golf is probably, top 5 most expensive sports you could play. And I mean, if you wanted it to be, it could be the most expensive, no problem. There's golf clubs that cost like 100 grand a year to get into. But we're not talking about that. We're talking just actual cost. Man, I cannot hit great. Especially great to the left here. Yep. God darn it. Thanks. Yeah, I mean, they should be better too. Hopefully, we get the kinks out. This is the first time I've had like a Wi-Fi glitch like that. And this is going to be a tough round, and I expected as much. Yep, I play disc golf. It's next to free. You got to pay for some discs, but outside of that, the thing is, now we got to have 2 amazing shots just to get our birdie. It's going to be tough. Especially because where I hit the rough, it's shortening me up quite a bit. So I'm not going to be anywhere near what I would call a close approach shot. We really need this sucker, though. I want the best qualifying round score I can have,